I messed up and I'll never be able to undo the damage. Don't make the mistakes I have. Before I leave this place, I want to share my story so at least then someone out there can learn from my mistakes and so it's not all in vain. I'm a guy and I had a friend who I met up with sometimes for fun. We got on, even had been so close to going on holiday together, but it didn't happen because of money. Anyway, a bit about me. I've always not been so confident when it comes to the whole personal relationship with people. I've always tried to avoid interaction out of fear of doing or saying something weird. I've had friends throughout the years, but most friendships end up in some crap way. I've one proper friend who I live with and we spend most of our time together. In work I'm doing well. I manage a small team in a job I thoroughly enjoy. I know my people throughout the company appreciate me and they pay me well. I don't let personal me into work. I'm good at what I do and it's like escape. Anyway, back to the shit. Me and my friend X have met up a few times, but nowhere near as many times as I had planned to meet him. I'd agree to meet him, get showered, sometimes even drive to his place, and then just not meet. I'd come up with some excuse and bail. This was a thing over a few years. So it's near Valentine's Day and me and X are taking as we usually do this time of year. He tells me he had to block me cause his head wasn't right and he didn't know if I was good for him. He said he had thought about ending, which really surprised me cause I thought he was so strong compared to me. When I heard that, I told him straight up if I'm not good for him or if he's ever feeling that way to say to me. I told him I feel crappy too, as everything he was saying that night I related to. He just gave me the impression he was like me and felt alone in this world. I wanted him to know I was there no matter what. The last thing I ever wanted was to think I was causing anyone any bad. We talk more and he says he really likes me and I say back to him, I really like you too, man. I meant it. I didn't say anything more than that cause I always knew I never wanted to hurt him. He was younger than me and I just felt he could do better than me. He was out and proud and I was hiding away. He was good looking and I felt like crap. At the time I couldn't imagine myself going home to tell everyone I was with a guy, etc. We don't really talk after that for like more than a month. Then one night I remember just feeling like crap and we end up texting again. In 2 days I was turning 28 and I wasn't feeling great about it. I was regretting my last decisions, who I am, etc. I tell him I was feeling a bit crap, but I don't tell him why. I remember he telling me he also wasn't having a great time at the moment. If I'm honest, I didn't think too much of it. He didn't tell me any details, but I didn't ask any. I was too caught up feeling sorry for myself to recognize I had told him to reach